Good evening, welcome to Villa Park for the match of the day between Aston Villa and West Ham United, two Premier League clubs enjoying a bit of a feel-good factor heading into this one.
For Villa, it's almost a year since Unai Emery took charge. Back then, they were flirting with the relegation places.
It's another bad day at the office.
But the Emery effect was instant.
An outstanding start to the year for Aston Villa.
They ended the campaign by securing European football for the first time since 2010.
What a transformation.
And despite a heavy opening day defeat, it's been more of the same this season.
Oh, what a goal!
Watkins slams it home.
And Villa have a fifth goal.
The second coming of David Moyes at West Ham United has been no less extraordinary.
That's a beauty.
Sustained success in the Premier League preceded a most memorable European adventure.
It was magic, it really was.
And they've continued the momentum into the new campaign.
Big win for West Ham United.
David Moyes has made such a difference.
Later we'll have reaction from Jermaine Jenas and Ben Mee along with all of yesterday's goals, and we'll pay tribute to the late great Sir Bobby Charlton at the end of the programme. But first to the action. Commentary comes from Conor McNamara.
Aston Villa have been thoroughly enjoying this run of 10 consecutive home league wins in a row. They've not lost a top-flight game here since February. It's the club's best run of home form in 40 years. But today's visitors are not Villa's favourite opponent in recent times. West Ham are unbeaten in their last 10 league games against Aston Villa, including winning here in each of the last 3 seasons in a row. Unai Emery makes one change from Villa's draw against Wolves last time out. Nicolo Zaniolo returns to the starting 11 with Diego Carlos dropping to the bench. West Ham are unchanged from their last game, the 2-2 draw against Newcastle. David Moyes has kept a tight-knit squad this season. No manager has used fewer players in the Premier League this campaign. Now, as there has been at every Premier League game this weekend, we're going to have a moment's pause to remember the innocent civilians who've lost their lives and all those affected by the ongoing crisis in Israel and Gaza. And Villa Park is also going to pay respects following the sad news yesterday of the passing of Sir Bobby Charlton. Ahead of kick-off, both teams reiterate their message that there is no room for racism or any form of discrimination in the game.
Great win for Villa. Delighted to say Ollie Watkins is alongside me, Jermaine and Ben. Ollie, very good evening to you. What a fantastic performance today.
Yeah, it was. I think to come away with 4 goals against a top team, West Ham are doing really well.
Top man, it's been a joy watching you today. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
Cheers.
Good luck for the rest of the season and for the Euros next year. Well, Jermaine, as Ollie leaves us, let's just take a look at the partnership that he's got with Moussa Diaby. It's some partnership, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one that's really developing, I think.
Time for our roundup of yesterday's Premier League goals, and we start at Stamford Bridge. Good win for Brentford, seeing as Ben is with us. Let's talk about the Bees. Good to see you back as well on the bench yesterday. Some good goals yesterday, Ben.
Yeah, some great goals from us. We felt like that performance was coming, that result was coming. We kind of had the performances but not the results so far. But no, it was nice to get the win.
Plenty more football on the way for you. You can catch up on all the action from the WSL on the Women's Football Show. That's coming next here on BBC One. Sign in and watch Match of the Day and Match of the Day 2 all week on the iPlayer. Monday Night Club is on 5 Live, BBC Sounds and the iPlayer tomorrow from 7. And a big week of Champions League commentaries begins with Manchester United against Copenhagen on Tuesday. Too good, too bad on the way, and we'll pay tribute to Sir Bobby Charlton. That's after the rest of yesterday's goals. So Manchester City top the table just with a solitary point separating the leading 4 sides. Aston Villa up to 5th points-wise, their best start to a Premier League season for 25 years. Sheffield United and Bournemouth await their first top-flight victories of the season, with Burnley and Luton Town completing the bottom 4.
Time for Too Good, Too Bad, and we start with Too Good, Too Bad, all about Newcastle United. Let's do the good, shall we, lads? First of all, as good a goal from back to front as you're likely to see all season. Look at this. Newcastle United flying. Jermaine loves this.
Oh, I love it.
Great.
So quick. Go on then, slide away.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, for the bad. Here we go. Dan Burn with about as bad a foul throw as you're likely to see all season. I mean, this is Sunday League stuff, Dan. What are you doing? Oh, that's filthy. Coolest off-the-line clearance of the weekend goes to Lewis Dunk. This is Ben Mee stuff, isn't it, as well? Watch this now. I've seen Ben do this.
Don't know about that. Love the pass. Watch the pass.
It's nice.
Lovely, very nice. Not keeping his cool in front of goal. Burnley's Luca Colaiuccio.
Ouch.
That's one of the misses of the season, isn't it?
Not brilliant.
And then how about this? I wonder what you think about this, Jermaine. Cole Palmer telling Raheem Sterling, I'm having it.
No comment, man. No comment.
You've got to make sure you score, though.
Yeah.
You've got to make sure you score. No problem whatsoever. Fantastic penalty. And also, we think Amadou Onana might have been watching the David Beckham documentary. Not quite as clinical from the halfway line, though. But he saw the funny side. And also, lads, look, when you're on the road for Match of the Day 2, watch out for the sprinklers. Watch these. Quick feet. How
sharp,
quick is that?
Sharp,
hey?
like
You've done that before.
But it has been, of course, a very sad weekend for football with the loss of the great Sir Bobby Charlton. Jermaine, your tributes.
No, look, it's a huge, huge loss, to the footballing family and everything that he represents as a true great. I think, from my own, personal self, was too young to kind of get to see the great man do what he did best on a football pitch. But one thing I did know was that when I was younger, you go in search of greatness, whether it was kind of Pele, Maradona, Johan Cruyff, and and Sir Bobby Charlton was one of those names that I stumbled across as a young boy watching football, and was absolutely blown away by everything that he achieved as a footballer, but also, I mean, what an incredible footballer as well. So it's a huge loss.
Absolutely. And Ben, when we talk about football, we talk about rivalries, and yet we're talking about a man who transcended that, universally respected.
Yeah, Jermaine spoke about he's an incredible footballer in his time, but I think clearly over the last couple of days you've seen what an incredible human being he was as well, and the tributes pouring in for him, so I think that says an awful lot.
Thank you, Ben. Really good to see you. Thank you very much. Lovely words. Thank you, Jermaine, as ever. And our thoughts and prayers are with Sir Bobby's family and friends. And fittingly this evening, the final word goes to Sir Bobby Charlton. From all of us here, good night.
If you can win something, the highest honour that you can win with your own mates who you're working with every day of the week, you can't beat that.
I still get excited on Saturdays, whenever we're playing a game.
If you enjoy the game, you get your pleasure out of it, then your skill speaks for itself.
I'm not afraid of playing anyone, really.
I just thought I'd take potluck, How'd it go when it went in?
It's worth trying.
Across to Bobby Charlton. Another great goal.
I won't come home if we don't win.
You can say that you're the best and nobody can ever argue about it now.
European Cup is our holy grail, so to speak. We must have it, no matter what it costs.
Charlton! A goal! He's got another!
I can go on doing that till the cows come home, really.
I'd just like to play for as long as I can because I enjoy it so much.
Oh, what a goal!
It's what you dream of, isn't it? The best thing I ever did. It's just magic. Absolute magic.